Good day, guys. You're welcome to Mike Network Coding. It's Michael Gaga, and in this class, we're going to be talking about adding images to your web page. I'm going to move over to my Notepad++, and now let's talk about adding images to our website. Now, the tab for adding your image to your website is a single tab, not a double tab. I told you in the HTML there are single tag and there are double tag. So, but before we move over to the class, I want to talk about this shortly. Now, before adding an image to your web page, you would have to save the image you're adding to your web page in the folder where your files for your website is. Now, I have already added the image I want to add to my web page already to my folder. So wherever the image is, you take it to your folder where you're saving the files for your web page you're working with. And the title of my web page there is House 4. Okay, so I hope that's noted. I'm gonna move over to my Notepad++. Now let's add this image. Now the syntax for image is open tag, open tag img to tell our browser okay or about adding an image. Now the next thing is going to be our src, which is our source. Now, our source is our title of our image. It's going to be equals to quotation mark. That's our title of our image. And back to our folder, the title of our image here is House 4. And the image is saved in a JPG format. So remember the title of the image and the format of the image. Now, the title of our image is House 4. And the format it's saved in is in JPG, so it's going to be house4.jpg. Now, if I save this and run it on our browser, wow, that's our image. And in our image, we're going to be talking about two attributes. The first attribute we're going to be talking about is our alt attributes, which is the alt equals double quotation mark. Sorry for that typo. Now, the alt attribute stands for the title you want to give your image you're loading to your web page. Say, for instance, now this is the title of our web page and the format for our source. Now, the title of our web page is House Image. Now, why do we use our alt attribute? Now, say for instance we want to load an image to our web page and we made a typo. Instead of typing house, forgot to type the S. If we save this and run this on our web page, our image doesn't load, but there's something they're telling us that okay, there's something that's supposed to be here. That's the work of the house image, the alt attributes. That's what it does. It tells you okay, there's an image that's supposed to be here, and the title of that image in our web page is house image. So for instance, maybe the user going through your site puts up the images. Okay, the alt attribute shows okay, in this position here there's an image here. Or if you make a typo when you're naming your image, it doesn't load, the alt attribute that tells your browser that okay, there's supposed to be an image there. That's the attribute, that's the work of the alt attribute. So I'm going to correct that and save that, move that to our browser and reload it, and that's the image. Now the next attribute we will be talking about is our width attributes and our height attributes. Now every image has a size. Like, let's go back to our document. The size, if we right click on this and click on the properties, move over to details, you see that the width of our image here is 1023 pixels and the height is 576 pixels. So we could alter the dimensions of our image with the width and the height attribute. So say, for example, I wanted to reduce the size of the image. So let's say I wanted to reduce the width to I'm gonna make the width 400 pixels, 100, and the height I'm gonna make it 200. Now if I save this and run this browser, yeah, you can see our image has been adjusted using our width and our height attributes. So that's what we use the width and the height attribute for. And back to our alt attribute. If, for example, okay, let's increase it a little bit. Width 800 and the height, let's make the height 750. So this is a run this on our browser, reload that, and we've edited the size of the image. So for example, back to the alt attribute, we'll make a typo, and I'm going to save this and run it on our browser. You can see it doesn't affect the alt attributes. So always remember, when loading an image to your website, as much as possible to avoid typos. Though even if there's a typo, the alt attribute is there to tell your user, okay, there's an image is supposed to be there, but you know, on your own part, you try as much as possible make less typos when loading your image to your web page. And that will be all for now. Now please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, make a comment, and share my videos, because it's really gonna help my channel grow. And I'll see you in the next class. Bye bye.